nice.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Welcome back to training number 3. We are so excited to have you back with us to spend some more time over coffee. We are going to be talking to you about bookings and hostess coaching in this video.
Absolutely. We're going to start right away. Where do you get bookings from? Well, one of the things that's available to you that I want you to start working towards is completing the Hostess scavenger hunt. This goes through over 40 ways and 40 different people that you can think of to have a show for you. Next thing you want to think about is calendar control. Remember, you want to write down the days that you cannot do a show on and cross them off your calendar. The next thing you're going to want to do is star or sticker the dates that you can do a jewelry show on. That way you stay in control of your life.
Absolutely. Now, last time you guys had read through your jewelry show brochure. Inside that, you should have completed this page right here called Prepare for Success. Now, on there, it's going to ask you how much do you need or want to earn per month. That's going to help you break down how many jewelry shows you need to be booking per month. So let's go through it. If you needed to earn, let's say $1,000 in a month, how many jewelry shows do you need to do in order to reach this goal? On average, you're going to profit about $200 per show. That's going to be sometimes lower, sometimes higher, and we can't make any promises to what you'll be making, but on average, let's just say you're going to make $200 per show. That means you'll have to hold 5 jewelry shows to earn that $1,000 that you're trying to earn for the month. Now, in order to hold 5 shows, we always want you to overbook by 2, meaning that you need to book 7 shows if you want to hold 5. You're dealing with people here. Sometimes people's lives change. They're going to postpone their shows. Sometimes they're going to cancel their shows. We're going to teach you ways on how to prevent that or just lessen the effects of that. But in order to be prepared, we always want you to overbook by 2. It's really, really important.
Another thing that's really important is hostess coaching. You know, a show worth booking is a show worth hostess coaching. And a lot of people, they don't know how to have a home show. They've never had a home show. They just know they're getting free jewelry. So it's your job to work with them. We're going to do a separate video that's going to kind of show you the beginning stages of hostess coaching. It's really easy and very simple. But something that I do is I stay on their radar. This helps cut down cancellations and it increases retail, okay? Because you're going to teach them along the way how to have a great show. How I do it is I stay in touch with them weekly if their show is in with 30 to 45 days. If it's over 45 days away, once or twice a month, I might shoot them something in the mail or text them, hey, I learned a new jewelry combination. I can't wait to share it with you and your friends. But leading up to their jewelry show, they're going to get 4 things from me in the mail. The very first thing they're going to get from me is a postcard that just says, thank you for booking. And that's going to go out 24 to 48 hours after they book. Okay? And then 3 weeks before their jewelry show, they're getting a little postcard that just tells them how to have a great jewelry show. And then 2 weeks before their jewelry show, I'm giving them a postcard to remind them to get their pre-order started. That's really, really key to increasing their retail and helping them get free jewelry. And then finally, the last postcard they get is a reminder to remind their friends. Life gets busy, and so they need to help by reminding their friends and family of their jewelry show. How do I keep track of who get what postcard and when do I send them? Something very simple. I pick one day a week. So for example, pick Mondays. I take 10 minutes out of my Monday and I go through all my upcoming shows and I mark off what I sent them. So for example, if I had a show on the 11th with Miss Laurie Ray, I have all of her contact information written in my planner and her phone number. Everything is there that I'm ever going to need. And then I have a booking card, a 3-week card, a 2 card, and a 1 card. So booking, 3, 2, 1. And then I check it off as I go. I also make note, did I share the business with her or did I do an OP with her, which means opportunity presentation. It's really important to keep track of this so you don't get overwhelmed and forget who got what. Just keep it simple. Now, Laurie, how do you do this?
I love it. I'm very, very simple too. So I do a lot through texting. So I have some pic collage created, which we will post for you. And it goes through those same things. A thank you for booking, a 3 week before the show, 2 week before the show, and the 1 week before the show.
So you're doing it electronically instead of mailing.
Yep, and you can do whatever works best for you. And if there's a hostess that tells me that they do not text, then I also do the mailings. Now, the way that I know that is when I book a show, I have them fill out a hostess information card. On that, it asks them the way that they would like to be contacted. There is text, email, phone calls, Facebook. So I make sure that I know which one that they would prefer, and then I contact them in that way. Because if they don't say that they want to be texted, then they're probably not going to check their text messages. And honestly, some people still have a phone that does not allow text messaging pictures to come through. It's crazy, but they do. So I make sure I ask them how they want to be contacted. At the bottom here, this keeps me on track, just like with Carrie's in her calendar, of what I need to do leading up to the show and even after the show, and this keeps me organized. So I have these right in my calendar. Same thing as Carrie, I'll pick one day a week, and I'll go through all of them for the upcoming shows to see what I need to be sending out to each hostess.
It doesn't take long, only
Not
a
at
few
all.
minutes,
Yep.
and it really helps cut down on cancellations. Another thing about hostess coaching is using the hostess packets that Premier provides us. They give us these amazing envelopes that you can use as a worksheet. Again, your hostesses, they don't really know how to have a jewelry show necessarily. So this folder helps really work through all the parts of it. It helps them remind them all the free jewelry they're gonna get. In fact, it talks about their two $50 gift cards they can earn. I actually circle it for them at the time they book their show to remind them to start working towards their pre-orders. The other thing it talks about is our golden guarantee, as well as their wish list. They're gonna get excited to write down all the free jewelry that they're gonna want. So it helps them to jot that down so they kind of have a goal in mind. And then the next thing is the guest list. Have them start jotting down names right then and there. Think about who they can invite. Always best to over-invite, because there's always some people that just can't make it. And this just goes over some other practical, helpful hints for them. Just use what already came in your kit. These hostess packets are fabulous.
I love it. Remember, your hostesses have never done this before probably, so you have to partner with them and make them your business partner for the night to have them get the most free jewelry possible.
All right, and you want to start hostess coaching your first 6 hostesses. So you want to make sure they have a hostess packet and you get them their invite sent out. Whether you're inviting and using a postcard or you're setting up a text invite that you're going to send and create through Pic Collage, whatever it may be, you're going to want to make sure they have their invites that they can send out.
Now, just as an FYI, a lot of people like to do a Facebook invite. Please encourage your hostesses to not only do a Facebook invite.
Right.
They usually just get lost or ignored. They can do a Facebook invite in addition to either a mailed invite or a texted invite, a personal phone call. Do something in addition to the Facebook, because we've just had not great success with those.
Absolutely. Facebook's okay, but it can't only be Facebook.
Exactly.
And then finally, we have some action items for you to do. But before we get into those, we want to talk about our code word, which is
Cappuccino.
Oh, I love it. I love a cappuccino. Can you tell we love coffee? Okay, your first action item is to watch the hostess coaching video that's also going to be available to you. All right.
And the second thing we want you to do is there are going to be 2 different style shows that you can choose from. Look through both, figure out which one is best suited for your personality, and print that flip chart before our next coffee date.
And then finally, take out from the family website your hostess scavenger hunt and start going through it. This will help you think outside the box and help you get shows on your calendar. Until then, right?
Absolutely.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.